Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Wynn in Magical Diary Wolf Hall. Now we have gotten a bit further into the new set mystery here. We've developed our relationship with Ellen a bit more. We encountered her in the mall for some strange reason, and I don't know quite why that is. But maybe she's buying a present for us or something, I don't know. Anyway, we joined Donald and Luke here. Hey, did you hear about the pancake supper tomorrow night? For Shrove Tuesday? I don't know about that. It's for the maple ceremony. The what? It's about celebrating the maple trees, because this was the time of year to harvest the syrup. So we all make pancakes and we have to give them to girls. Only girls get to eat pancakes? No, but we have to give our pancakes to them, and they give their pancakes to us. They say this is how you used to get a date back in the old times. I have to date whoever gives me a pancake? No, you goofball! Maybe you should explain a little bit more slowly. Remember, we've never heard of this before. Seriously, it's just a special dinner to celebrate the harvest. But you do have to feed someone else. That's weird. Well, sharing food is a common holiday custom. It shows how a society works together to take care of each other. This is just another way of doing it. Anyway, what should I do this week? Right, I want to study. Study, there we go. Alright, studying, sleeping, good? Studying, good? In the evening, all the freshmen and sophomores are summoned to the gymnasium, where 2 rows of long tables have been put in place for a communal supper. We line up, separated by halls, and file in to take our seats. The glasses and silverware are already in place, but no plates. One by one, people get up and walk to the stage, where the kitchen staff are handing out pancakes and syrup. Then they carry those plates, but not back to their own seats. Instead, the food must be given to someone else. Students from the male halls deliver food to those from the female halls, and vice versa. Ellen brings me a plate of pancakes with a syrup flourish around the edges that looks like a lace. I hurry to return the favour with a little syrup flour. After that, I can settle down to enjoying the Vermont maple. Studying success! Studying success, excellent. Someone is knocking at my door. Not who I was expecting. Hey, is Ellen here? No. I didn't have plans with her today, did I? Did she say she'd be here? No, I just figured, since you guys hang out a lot, and she's usually with you, I'd ask. Actually, I haven't seen much of her recently. Anyway, later. That's odd. Is she trying to do an experiment? Without me knowing? Oh no, Ellen. Not much I can do about that. As I'm walking, I pass 2 girls in the middle of a conversation. We've checked all through the prop closet, even the wine crates. Prop closet? Oh, that must be Sarah Danvers from the drama club. Ray thought maybe I took it back to our room again, so we looked there too. We even reorganized all our accessories by color, and nothing. Can we get a replacement? Well, yes, we've got 2 weeks, but there's plenty of time to refit and recharm. But that doesn't solve the mystery. I think someone took my dress because he's jealous I'd get the role that he wanted. And you suspect me? The older girl rolls her eyes. Obviously not, or I wouldn't be telling you this. No, I wanted to know if you'd seen anyone suspicious hanging around after the drama club meetings. This isn't the first time an actress had mysterious bad luck. Do you really think the theatre could be haunted? Our own Fantôme de l'Opéra? I can't speak French, by the way, don't worry about it. I've never seen a ghost here outside of the dungeons. I have, but why would she be stealing costumes from the theatre? Perhaps if we set a trap... I continue on my way, before they can decide that I'm someone suspicious hanging around. Alright, cool. Oh, was that it? We'll go to the dungeons, sure. The air still holds, yet something. Let's go ahead and read some of these things here. Forward wall. Avocados are friends, not food. Eat less avocados, eat more chicken. A delicious avocado from Twitch TV was here. Okay, delicious avocado. Good on you. I'm sorry, but you're also not allowed internet in the wizarding world because of technology. So get your there's a deer here. Get your stinking message out of here. You are not meant to be here. I'm going to dispel you, okay? The wall looks darker for a moment, then... What? I can't dispel? Really? You know what? No, I'm just going to go and, what is this? I'm going to shape this stone, okay? You are no longer a wall. You are instead a pile of rocks. There we go. Good. Get out of there. No technology allowed here, please. As far as your eyes can tell, it seems to be an ordinary stone wall. Et in unum contatum dixit Mathus is inscribed upon it. Cool. Okay. We have a simple deer here. What can we do with the deer? I really don't want to do anything with the deer, to be honest. How much mana do we still have? 15? Less empathy on the deer, sure. You sense hostility from the deer. Let's poison the deer. Sure, why not? It takes 4 damage. The deer takes 4 damage from poison. Is it going to hurt me? It does try to hurt me. Okay, cool. Whatever. Heal Charles Wynn. The deer takes 5 damage from poison. We're going to wait. She is defeated. Well, we did manage to destroy a, destroy a deer, I guess. Okay, cool. Not menu. I want to go back to here. I want to go... oh yeah, I should just leave via the stairs, right? There we go. Climb the stairs. Sure. We're playing another game of football in Sports Club. The turnout today wasn't high, but that's fine. It means those of us who are here get a good chance to show off. Everything's going well until in the middle of a play, heads up! It begins raining tennis balls. Most of the players freeze in confusion or cover their heads to fend off the missiles, but not John Carter. Who is this guy? Full steam ahead! He charges for the goal and scores a point while everyone else is distracted. Victory! Figures you wouldn't even notice. I noticed. It just wasn't that much of a hazard, compared to the swift swinging scythes in the Dungeon of Doom. Very funny, Jacob. Get that one from my brother? Come on, I don't need his help. Yeah, and anything you got from Donald would probably backfire on you anyway. Remember when he stole your pants? Unfortunately. Excuse me, where did all these tennis balls come from? They were in your office? Oh no, you opened the cans? You're never supposed to open the cans. Was something unspeakably evil sealed in the can? I don't know. The instructions said to keep the can sealed. I think that should so the balls stay fresh. Balls stand stale? She's a professor? Hold on. Because she's... I like her. Yeah. Like, these are the types of things that I might say. Like, I have used this type of humorous logic before. The type of logic where you purposefully... Well, I'm not sure if she's purposefully doing this or if she's just a ditz. But either way, it's still hilarious. At least in my mind. I appreciate this. I'll put the balls back and seal up the cans. Oh, good. They leave the gym. Did that dork attack the club because he got a crush on the teacher? Gross. Actually, I think he did it to annoy Virginia. Let's get back to the game. There are no further interruptions. At the end of the week, yada yada, let's go. What should I do this week? Good question. Stress 8. Will we get more... Will we get another Black Magic if we reach 70? I can't remember. Black Magic last success? Someone is knocking on my door. Hey Charles, do you know there's a test on Friday? There's a what? Yeah, I saw it in the library. Thought I should give you a heads up. Thanks. I'm glad someone warned me, but it would have been nice to know before I made my plans for the week. Maybe Potsdam wanted to play surprise again. Oh well. I hope I'm prepared. Black Magic last success. I wake up suddenly in the middle of the night, heart racing, but disoriented and uncertain. Was I dreaming and had a nightmare? Did a sound startle me? Did the building shake? Is there an intruder in my room? I force myself to hold very still and take a steady breath, hiding the fact that I'm awake. I don't feel any tremors, and I don't detect anyone looming over my bed. And I don't hear... No, I do hear something. Distant noises. People moving around. Things that would be ordinary activity during the day, but not in the middle of the night. What's going on? I step out into the hall, and I don't see anything right away, so I walk in what I think is the direction of the noise. Something's happening. Doors opening and closing, raised voices, a hissing rush. Did the toilet explode in one of the other halls? I creep closer, and something grabs my shoulder. Ah! Mr. Wynn, return to your room and stay there. What's going on? At once! He gives me a little shove. Nothing damaging, but just enough to make his point exceptionally clear. I had better leave. So I do. Which doesn't make it easy to get back to sleep. Once again, I wake to the sounds of a disturbance, but this one is much closer by. I hurry out to my room to see what's going on. Proceed to a warded chamber under guard. Mr. Pfeiffer, you are to report at once to Professor Potsdam for questioning. Do not delay. Afterwards, you will be permitted to see your brother. Is he... Testimony first, Mr. Pfeiffer. Yes, sir. Luke shoots a worried look at his roommate, then hurries away. What's going on? I don't know. Be silent. As for you, Mr. Wynn, stay in your room until I return to speak with you. Do you understand? Yes, sir. Ooh. What happened last night? Oh, it doesn't sound good. Grabner told me not to leave, so I can't go to breakfast. If he doesn't come back, will I have to miss classes as well? Oh, I lie down on my bed, unsure what else to do. Testimony, questioning, guards, wards. Was there some kind of accident? Was someone hurt? At last my door opens on its own. Grabner steps in, saying nothing. Shouldn't we hurry so you're not late for class? All classes for today are cancelled. Oh. Do not be concerned. You are not currently a suspect. A suspect? Tell me, why did you leave your bedroom last night? I heard a strange noise and went to see what was happening. What did happen? Did you see anyone else in the halls before I found you? No, I didn't see anyone. You are quite certain there was no one else in the Wolf Hall? Did you notice any other doors open or close? No, nothing! Now will you tell me what actually happened? No. Tell me, what do you know about the relationship between Donald Danson and Jacob Blazing? As far as I know, Donald thinks Jacob's a little bit full of himself. He's played pranks on him sometimes. I heard he stole Jacob's pants once. Otherwise, I don't think they have much to do with each other. And Logan Pfeiffer. I don't know anything about how Logan and Jacob get along. I was asking about Logan and Donald. Well, they're friends. I don't know Logan as well as I know Luke, but all three of them hang out together sometimes. Logan doesn't usually get involved in Donald's pranks. Luke says he's supposed to be the smart twin. Oh, and he runs the bingo games with Donald and Luke as his helpers. Well, you have opened up some new avenues for my investigations. But you're still not going to tell me what's happening. Not at this time, no. I would prefer you did not speak to anyone else about this either. So what am I supposed to do? Consider this a day off. With that, he leaves me alone. Well, what should I do with my free time? I'll study. No, I should sleep. Success. In the afternoon, runners are sent around to summon us to the gym. Hello. I'm sure you all have many questions, and so do we. I will do my best to tell you what I can. Last night, there was a fire in Falcon Hall, targeted on a student's bedroom while the occupant slept. A fire! No wonder there was such a panic. And in Falcon Hall, Grabner was asking about Jacob and Logan. We believe this fire was started deliberately. However, it was quickly detected and no one was injured. No, all right. Oh, praise be. Unfortunately, we do not yet know who was responsible. We are making inquiries, but if you have any information about these events, please speak to a teacher immediately. At the moment, we do not know if this was a prank that went wrong, or a deliberate attempt to cause injury, or worse. Is she suggesting there might have been an attempted murder? Fire can be terribly dangerous if this gets out of control. In the middle of a conflagration, a wizard might panic and be unable to control air magic enough to save themselves. Facing a fire while only half awake is a terrible thought. Therefore, while we are investigating this matter, please be careful and stay safe. With those not-so-reassuring words, she dismisses us. As the students' population empties into the hallway, I catch sight of Luke up ahead. Hey, are you okay? Where's Donald? Where's your brother? Is he alright? He looks at me without speaking and then walks away. Didn't you hear? They think Donald did it. They think he set the fire. Why? I don't know, because he's always causing trouble. But they need some kind of evidence. That's what's weird. All these wizards and nobody can prove what happened? How did that make any sense? Something strange must have happened if they're still investigating. And Donald's sneaky enough to set up something complicated. If they pin this on him, after everything he's done, they're going to expel him and they'll wipe his brain for sure. Donald's a horrible brat, but he's still my brother. He didn't do it. How do you know? He just wouldn't. I don't think he would either. Donald plays tricks to show off. He doesn't hurt people. Attacking someone in secret in the night? Not his style. Anyway, he likes Logan. Oh, I hope you're right. I didn't see any sign of Donald last night when I was out of my room. That doesn't prove he didn't do it, but it means I have no reason to suspect him. I'm sure Grabner will investigate everything thoroughly and not leap to conclusions. Donald deserves fair treatment. I'm getting ready for bed when I hear something out in the hall. Yo, hello! Hello, not hello. I head out into the halls. Guess who's back? Hey, everything's cleared up then? Yes, all good. So what happened? Oh, weird story, actually. Apparently Barbara roams the halls at night practicing ninja skills. Ninja? Everybody's got to have a hobby. So she's doing her ninja routine. She ducks and rolls, uses a fire to spark. Fires a spark at the door she's using to target. Except here's the weird part. The door bursts into flames, goes up like a torch. Why? Nobody knows. Must have been something wrong with the door. Leftover residue from a spell or prank or something. That's a pretty strange story. Old Barbara gave them memories to back it up. You can't use memories to prove that something didn't happen, but you can use them to prove that it did. He couldn't give up a memory to prove he was asleep all night, because he might not be sharing his whole memory, or he might have forgotten it. But if she saw the fire starting, she can show exactly how it happened. Barbara acts so tough all the time, but one little surprise and she ran like a rabbit. Actually, I guess she did good. She was startled, but then she thought ahead enough to make a bang and wake everyone to wake up with the falcons before she ran. Otherwise... And when she heard the rumor I might be expelled, she decided to come forward, so I guess that's kind of brave after all. Yeah, she honestly is very brave. I know this from doing her route. She is very, very brave. Well, it sounds pretty strange, but strange things happen in magical schools all the time. Anyway, I'm beat. I gotta get some sleep. Right, see you tomorrow. Right. At least Donald's out of trouble now. Yeah, but what about... Barbara? No, I'm sure Barbara is not in trouble. She might get some demerits, of course, but she didn't cause the fire, even though she was the one who lit the fire. It's weird. But only in a magical school is it weird. Is it not weird, sorry. I report on schedule for my exam. Am I ready? Yes, I am. Here we go. Alright. I find myself in a dungeon corridor near a hole that leads down out of sight. Clustered in front of the abyss are a small group of creatures with bodies covered in red fur, save for their angry, wrinkled faces. There are no stairs out of this dungeon. You must accomplish a task in order to succeed. One of the red dwarves has been taken captive. Find and free him, and return him safely to his companions. Be warned that magic may prove unreliable. The voice fades away. So I have to help these dwarves? Will they help me? I remember the first time I did this, I thought these guys were illusions. Hello! I am peaceful. If you are peaceful... I am peaceful if you are peaceful. What can you tell me about your missing friend? They chitter back at me in an unfamiliar language full of clicks and hissing. I'm not sure if they understood me, but I can't understand them. I can enter into their square, which is good. We have this thing here. We do have this that we might be able to transform into something. This only costs 1, so we will light ahead of us. We do have this. Okay. I will save. Of course, I will. There we go. And I do kind of want to cast Stone Shape. Shape Stone on this thing. Oh, but I can't push it, can I? No. Oh, hold on. Oops. Whoops. Menu, please. Okay, whatever. Menu, please. I did not mean to take a step forward. I'm glad I saved. Okay. So what I wanted to do was do this. Detect Charm. Radiate strong magic. I can try to dispel this. Dispel object. Purple glow. Nothing happens. It is not an object, huh? Ooh, that's a pity. If we do Spirit Sense, what do we get? There are no spirits nearby other than myself. Okay. Shapestone, Seal, Fracture, Enchant, Dispel Object, Spirit Sense, Open, Regenerate, Drain Life, Entangle, Stagger Blind, Trigger, Detect Charm? Oh, we do know Push. Okay then. So, if we walk through here, we're going to take 30 damage. That's how it works. How do we get past this purple glow? I mean, if we were better at blue magic, we could teleport it. But we're not. So... Shapestone... Spirit Sense, Empathy, Poison, Seal, Fracture. No, and no. I'm sure, though, we can do Shapestone over here to get through this wall. Change it into a pile of rocks. Yes, that is indeed correct. If we examine this wall, what do we read? My greatest regret is I never told you how much I hated you when I still had the chance. Interesting. Right. Do we know Silence? Silence I know is the one way that we can get out of here. We do have Silence. Ouch. We will Charm ahead of us. Darkness is dispelled. And we see some interesting creatures back here. Cool. Okay. I've never honestly seen all of this dungeon. These guys are Mothmen, by the way. They are terrifying creatures. I wonder, can I... how much does silence cost? 2? Examine the Mothman. Appears to be asleep. I mean, I could wake them up. I want to actually try something. I am going to reload, yes. And, First of all, I want to turn this into something. I'm going to stone shape this on the column into a boulder. Cast it on here, and I will push it. Push boulder toward me. Here's something behind me. Okay. I'm gonna... Oh, I forgot about the damage that I was gonna take. Okay. Load here. Yes. I don't know how to get past these purple walls without, without something, I guess. What if I do stone shape on the floor? Pile of rocks. Ripples and reforms is too large to shape. Interesting, okay. I guess the other option I can do is boost strength. This will allow me to pass by here without getting hurt, and then I can do heal on myself. Then I'll do light ahead of me. Cool. Yeah, okay, that works. I kind of just really want to wake these guys up, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. Without getting hurt, of course. I do have thick hide. I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to also heal myself. Wait, hold on. How much does Shapestone cost? 20. I think we failed on... I think we did not get what we wanted to do. I'm going to just open the gate. Open the wall, forward wall, flip the switch. Mothman wakes up. Yep. That is pretty unfortunate. Yep. Our friend here is probably going to perish. A deep somber hum shudders through the air as if someone had struck a large metal drum. I'm back at school. What happened? The dwarf you were assigned to escort was struck down. You failed. Oh. Okay, cool. Yes, I want to mess around in this dungeon a little bit more. So, please bear with me. What I want to try and do should be obvious. I want to try and get the Mothmen to wake up and roll this boulder into them. Is what I really want to do. The problem is, if I stand there, I'm going to die. And I don't know how to get past this purple wall. We could keep trying to examine it somehow. What other abilities do we have to examine it? Inspection, inscription? Inscription, nope. Trigger, detect charm. Open, shapestone, seal, fracture, enchant object. Infuses an object with basic undercurrent of magic. I mean, we could try to... Maybe we could try to overcharge it. Not an object. Okay, got it. What happens if we try to do it inside the stone pillar, by the way? Okay, then it just fades away. Got it. Wait, if we do that, and then we shape stone to shape it into the column into a boulder, and then if we push the boulder, because it has mana inside of it, maybe it has oh shoot. Whatever, okay, we will reload and we'll just do this normally, I think. I think I will play around in this room a little bit later off camera, maybe. Boost strength. This is going to be a pretty big ouch. That was indeed a pretty big ouch. I'm gonna heal. No, I'm gonna cast regeneration on myself. Very good. Okay, cool. Then we are going to light ahead of us. Excellent. Ow. I take 25 damage. I'm okay though. Excellent. I regain 9 more hit points. We do have these two Mothmen. Oh. Could I possibly entangle? Cast spell ahead. Look at that! Entangle, cast spell ahead. Very good. Okay, cool. So we did that. And now we can examine the wall, forward wall, flip the switch. The Mothmen are awake. But they can't get out. Sucks to be you, my friends. Mothman attacks the vine barrier. There's still vines up there? Yes, there are. Very good. Excellent. The name's rogue has moved, gone to the east, mutant leaves to the west. We win! We did it! We did it with green magic! Excellent! I feel victorious. Congratulations, Charles. You returned Creep to his friends. As I'm sure you noticed, named rogues are highly resistant to magic, which can make them easy targets. For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits. Remember that any strength can become a weapon turned against you. That doesn't mean you shouldn't develop your strengths, but never be too reliant on any one thing. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after. I'm thinking, what if we... No, I don't think any of them are on a corner. I'm thinking if one of the walls were on a corner, we could go to the corner tile, and we could try to transform the wall into like a boulder, and then we could move past it. But I don't think that works. What should I do today? We are... go to the mall? Nah, let's not. Let's instead go to... study. I want to study more. I'm relaxing in my bedroom when I hear a quiet knock on the door. I get up to answer it. Ellen? What's wrong? She doesn't answer, only presses her face against my robe. I can feel the dampness of her tears still warm, soaking in the fabric. Oh, Ellen. Come in. I bring her to my room and close the door so no one can overhear. What happened? Potsdam, she burnt the pictures and I got detention and she said if I did it again I could be expelled. What pictures? I was mad about Angela, so Musette and I came up with a plan. She sniffles. I bought a disposable camera at the mall and used it to take pictures of Musette and some spells I cast. You what? I was doing research. How could you be so stupid? Don't you understand how dangerous that is? I'm not stupid and it's not dangerous. How is it dangerous to just take a picture? Lots of ways. Did you even think about how your camera might react to the magic? That's what I wanted to find out. I designed a setup protocol starting from the ground in case the Did you think that mixing magic and science is what got Musette expelled? I never cast a spell on the camera. I didn't mix magic and technology, I just took pictures. But when I came back from the mall, Potsdam destroyed everything, so I don't even have my data. She burned the camera right after you bought it, right? So you couldn't have taken too many pictures. She wipes her eyes. No, I bought the camera 2 weeks ago. I took the pictures to be developed last week and picked them up yesterday. Obviously, I don't know enough about how disposable cameras work. So you had these pictures developed in the mall by people with no magic? Yes. I press my palms hard against my face and rub them up and down. How could she possibly think that was alright? I can't believe Potsdam didn't expel you on the spot. I didn't do anything wrong. You showed them magic. People do weird things with cameras all the time. The pictures I took were nothing compared to movie effects. Nobody was going to look at those pictures and think, oh, witches are real. You don't know that. I rake my fingernails over my scalp. Ellen, it absolutely terrifies me that you don't understand how much... You were scared before of ending up like Musette, remember? Because she's a wild seed and died mysteriously? But then it turned out she didn't die. She might as well have. The ghost we have is just left as an echo. A few bits and pieces of broken memories. She can't go home. She can't talk to her old friends. She can't stay with us without disappearing sometimes. Do you want that to happen to you? Of course not. Ellen, I don't want to... And then another thought hits me. You made a photograph of Musette? Did Potsdam see it? I'm not sure. Remember what you said about exorcising ghosts? Exorcising. Musette's supposed to be gone. If Professor Potsdam finds out that a part of her is still here... Oh. I don't know if she saw that or not. She burnt everything. She didn't look through them all. Maybe she didn't see. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. No, you're far from stupid. You're brilliant. You just don't always realize things. You don't understand how frightened I am that what? That I might lose you. I'm scared that you'll take some crazy risk like Musette did and then you'll be gone forever. Oh. She seats herself on my bed. Would you remember me if I were gone? Would you miss me? Oh, what kind of question is that? Of course I would miss you. I don't think my family does. I think my real father forgot about me a long time ago. And now that I'm in disgrace, Mama and Justin wish I weren't around. Her parents don't remember that she's a witch, so they've convinced themselves that there's something wrong with her. They're still bringing me home for spring break, but it might be awful. A while back, Professor Potsdam talked to me about how sometimes wild seeds choose to cut their families off. Makes them forget completely, so you can live in the magical world forever and ever, and you can never go back. Is that something you want? I want a family that loves me. If Mama forgets me completely, then I'm expelled, so I forget everything too. What would be left? I wouldn't even exist. I don't know what Iris Academy does with students who don't have a home to go back to, but I'm sure they'd find that even if I didn't die, I wouldn't exist. The person I am now, the person I was before, all gone. Your memories might be the only thing that was left, but don't think that. I wrap my arms around her and rock gently. You won't be lost, it won't happen. We won't let it. Just promise you won't do any more reckless experiments without at least asking me if it's a good idea. Okay. We sit there quietly for a few moments, Ellen's head leaning against my shoulder. Suddenly she leaps to her feet. We're alone in your bedroom. And I have another detention. She runs out of the room. Well, I suppose this wasn't the right time for cuddling. Ah, poor Ellen. I just hope the worst is over now. She's smart, she learns quickly. Now that she's had a scare, she won't put herself at risk again, right? Oh man. At the end of the week, I had the chance to review things I've learned and make preparations for the future. Oh man. Oh, yeah. That was scary. Ooh, I'm gonna call this one Close to the Line. Oh my goodness, that one. That was frightening. Oh man. Wow. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone, and remember, don't mix magic with technology. If magic is real in this world, and we're all part of like the low world society or with the muggles or whatever, just well, you know. I don't know what I'm saying, to be honest. Just trying to entertain the idea that there is actually magic out there, and no, magic, not science. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed, I'll see you next time, take care.